Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Take a Day podcast with your host, Ryan.
Alex.
And Josh.
Everyone, it's been a little bit. Been
We're
2 months.
back, baby.
I know.
Woo!
Woo! Damn, you sound so excited.
Look, I'm tired, okay?
Fucking I
Tired,
cherish
you had
our
a day
friendship
off.
too, you
You had a
asshole.
day off, you son of a bitch.
This last hour has been tiring.
I
yeah.
value our friendship too, you asshole.
That's not why.
You're just draining, you know?
Yep.
We've
No
been
wonder you've been
trying
gone.
to do this for like an hour.
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, they don't know that.
No, they
now
do.
we do. It's fine.
We
Yeah,
got
that's
peek
fine.
behind the curtain. This is perfect first take and all.
Well, since we've been gone, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's kick it off.
Been
We
doing
went to
stuff.
go see a cool-ass movie. Actually, no. It was a movie.
It was okay.
We went to go at our local theater. They play like old movies from the past.
Do you remember last time we went and saw Raiders of the Lost Ark? It's the same theater, similar idea. kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So this one, it was Enter the Dragon, and I've never seen it before, and I wanted to see it, and I dragged these guys along, and well, not Alex, but I dragged Josh along, and we went to go see it, and it was I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, it was okay.
The problems I had with this movie. Look, everyone. I don't know if this was the one that was like really hyped up, but it was a Bruce Lee film. The whole it was fun. I was told, like looking at it, watching it, and then I told my buddies at work, and they were like, "Oh, it's actually the blueprint for Mortal Kombat." With the way it was set up, like these guys are sent to this island for this combat tournament, and they just like fights at the death and shit, and it's just a Bruce Lee film. It was pretty dated. It pissed me off. The combat, like the fighting, was okay. Like really nothing spectacular. I guess I didn't know what to expect from a movie like that.
Yeah.
But the thing that pissed me off the most was they had so many plot lines. And none of them like paid out. Like none of them like they didn't. It just ended.
Yeah.
It
was
just
weird.
ended when nothing had
Nothing was resolved really.
really yeah. And they killed off probably the coolest character, which pissed me off.
Yeah.
They killed off the black guy, which the guy was cool. Like
He didn't have to die.
He
I'm
didn't.
learning so much about this film.
He slept with so many women. He had Riz. It was pretty cool. Like a very 70s film. It was very disappointing, if I'm being honest. I didn't know what to expect, but
Yeah.
I wonder if The Way of the Dragon?
What we watched was Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I wonder if Way of the Dragon would be better. I hear that one's pretty good, but it just, kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest.
So is Way of the Dragon a continuation of this story or just another?
I actually don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the whole films and stuff. I think Way of the Dragon may be the second one. I don't know if it's continuation or if it's the same character. I don't give a fuck.
No idea.
Gotcha.
It was
it better than the most recent Mortal Kombat movie?
oh god, that's actually maybe comparable.
Wow. That's kind of.
That Mortal Kombat movie had some action in it, and the action was okay, but for this one, I think the action was
where the main character got his ass kicked 90% of the film.
the main
And then
character
his superpower was I can continue to get my ass kicked and get a fucking counter out of it.
Oh my god.
It was okay. I think the action was a little bit better in this one, even though it was dated. Like the action was basic, but it was like it was okay.
Someone took pride on it.
I really I can't tell if it was just from the era, and if you're looking back at it from that point of view, it was good for the time.
Yeah.
But like looking at it now, it's like
Would you be interested in like watching more like context films to get an idea of like how did it affect character based on its competitors?
Sorry, can you ask me that question again?
Do you feel that your opinion of the film would improve if you had more context of like the films that this would be competing against in terms of like fight choreography,
I guess so.
storyline?
I feel like I went back and I played a PS1 game. I feel like that's the equivalent.
What are these polygons? What the?
It's like, I mean, sure, back in the day this was probably great, but I've seen
Can't
so
appreciate
much,
tank controls, and this is our year.
like after watching like. After combat has like kind of been perfected in movies, or like John Wick, the first one, I feel like it was kind of like it was fast paced and more real, like not realistic, but it was like it kept you going, and there was a lot of shit, and I feel like this was like the early, like the great grandfather of that kind of thing. Like there was a lot of fighting, especially it was like 2 guys versus like 50 people.
My sister and I have been watching old anime, and the thing that we keep coming back to is it's foundational.
Yeah.
So you can see a lot of blocks that other things have then improved upon.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. If you're looking at it from an action movie, maybe that's cool, but I was looking at it as a movie in general, and the story fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It was just annoying because it's like, it showed these 3 characters. It was like Bruce Lee's character and then this white dude who was like the Johnny Cage-esque guy. He was like almost like a movie. He was a gambler, and he was like, his whole thing is like, I leave it up to chance. Like he's like always betting, and his whole thing was like he had a lot of money and he had a lot of debt to pay off, and he went to go to this tournament to like pretty much get the money. And then there's this black dude that literally all he did was he went to his dojo, and it was like one of those like Black Panthers kind of group.
Okay.
And he like all he did was like shake his like master's hand, and then he got pulled over by cops and he beat them up, and then he took the car, and then like it just showed like the flashback to like the present, and that was it.
Yeah.
So it just showed him being a criminal, and that was it. And I thought that was like, it was a very weak story, and nothing paid off. I thought it was
Can I introduce you to Shenmue 1 by chance?
What is that?
Exactly what you're describing, but in video game form with video game's first QuickTime events.
Oh, that game.
That game.
I know what you're talking about.
Also known for the story just ending.
Oh,
with no actual resolution.
Yikes.
That man killed my father. I must get revenge. How's the game end? I'm on a boat heading towards that man.
What the
I think.
It was I would say very. I thought it was disappointing. I'd give it like I'd almost give it like a 5. I thought it was very mediocre.
Yeah.
5 being okay. I give it a 5.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Bruce Lee fans are gonna come kick your ass.
Maybe.
Great.
Maybe he's just rolling over in his grave.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Possible.
It was. I've never seen an actual Bruce Lee movie before.
Yeah.
I've seen the like the, not documentary, but I've seen the like biopic of him. So I've never seen him actually do his stunts and stuff. He was okay. I mean, it was nothing like. Again, maybe a foundational thing, but it was okay. Would I watch it again? Probably not. Would I watch the other one? I'd like to. I'd like to compare what his work is. It was I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't for me, but
Josh, how did you feel about the film? I'm seeing a lot of nodding, but I'm curious what's going on inside the head.
It's kind of the same thoughts. It was an okay movie. I was very thrown off the beginning because his character walks up to like his master ever, and he starts talking, and it almost looks like it's off sync. So and this is like the first like actual spoken dialogue of the film.
Yep.
It's probably like a few minutes in, so I was like, wait, was this like dubbed over or something? Because then another character comes on. He's like a detective or something like that. He also sounded weird, but I think it's just like the ADR and how they recorded over it. It just sounded different than what it would have sounded like outside, like they were. So it kind of threw me off for a little bit. And that was like the only like issues I noticed with that kind of stuff. I liked some of the soundtrack stuff they did, like some of the music things. It had a very like anytime the black guy came on, It was very much like 70s funk.
These characters have names, right?
I actually don't.
I don't remember. No, they do, but I can't think of what the heck their names were.
They were not important, is what they were. Side character 1, side character 2.
Not even working off titles. We've got the protag, the gambler, the man on the run.
I just know that Bruce Lee's character, his name was Mr. Lee.
Yep.
And I can't think of what the other guys are now.
Good job, guys.
It really...
Look, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah. It was kind of... anyway.
Kind of pushed it on my brain.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Probably doesn't help what you guys followed that activity up with.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, after the movie, so we went to go to a new bar that came out, or was just opened, like the new opening of a barcade, called
The Last Level.
The Last Level. When we got there, it's right next to its other owner. It's like a what is it? Like a card shop slash
it's a card shop and a Ninja Warrior course kind of thing.
Yeah, sounds neat.
It's an interesting combination.
It was cool. That place is nice, and then it's like right next door. It's very it has like a retro neon
very,
sign.
80s.
Yeah, very 80s. You get in there. It has like a nice little bar, a couple of tables, and then it's like there's a it's almost like there's this English game called Bowls.
It's bocce ball.
Oh, bocce ball?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. That's kind of what Bowls is over in England.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Cat fight.
Let me look myself first. It was, and then they have some they have pinball, like a row of pinball tables on the side, and then they have like a bunch of arcade games, and then there's this this special quote unquote game that they have there that's only like 1 or 2 in Michigan, or some shit. And it's a team-based game. I forget, what is the game called? Killer Queen.
It's about 10 players.
This is where you hunt one of your friends, yeah?
It's like you have a squad and you're trying to protect the queen, and there's different pieces to the game, and we played it a couple times. Honestly, I wasn't that impressed by it.
We also only played it with 4 people. So probably if we had a full full squad of 10 people, maybe. Because they're also doing they do different leagues and stuff for that, Mario Kart, Smash, I think Street Fighter is the other one. They do a league day where it's Killer Queen, and it's I think it's you pay a monthly fee for that one, I think, and it covers your cover charge and whatnot. And then I don't know how it's structured, how it's determined who's the winner kind of thing at the end of it. I don't know, but I guess it's somewhat popular.
Whoever survives.
Yeah, it was okay. There's also a lot of spaces and a lot of tables, and you also can rent out consoles and play on. So there's a couple big screens in the back, and then there's a back room where you can just sit down, drink, and play your own board games and shit.
Yeah,
it was cool. The only thing that that I thought is there's no hard liquor. It was just beers or those beer margaritas in a can and those kind of things.
It's cans and bottles and stuff. There's no mixed drinks, which I think is a very missed opportunity for being a barcade and being an 80s aesthetic. They could easily make.
The only thing I could see is I just see it being sticky and it's I don't know.
With that kind of establishment, I could see them not wanting to go too hard. Because I don't need the dude that's blackout drunk pissing on my 360 or whatever.
That's kind of what we were saying.
For sure. Overall, I think it was okay. I think it'll last. I don't think it'll last a long time. I think it'll last a couple of years. I don't think it'll last more than 2 personally.
Now I have a question about this establishment. It's called the final level.
The last level.
The last level. Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think is the developer of the last level in this case? Did it feel like a finished last level, or is it one of a Bethesda title where it
just never ends?
Yeah.
I think it ends. I definitely think it's one of those
hits credits.
It hits credits. It's like a arcade game where it's you play through. It'll take a long time, but you'll get there. It was It's okay.
What was your favorite part while you were there?
How about you go first?
So they have a lot of like free play stuff, so you don't play quarters or anything like that. And one of the things is Galaga. They have like a little like small tabletop kind of thing, and it has a bunch of stuff. So it's like Galaga, Dig Dug, Space Invaders, a bunch of other shit. And so like I was just playing Galaga for like a good like 30-40 minutes probably every time I've gone there. Which I like, but I like that they do the different leagues and stuff like that. I want to get involved in the Smash stuff because I think it'd be very fun to just do that and get out of the house, even though it's right after work. But I think it'd be fun. I hope it lasts because we kind of need something like that around here.
Yeah, just something to bring people together, and it's like there's not a lot of like the competitive gaming scene around here is not really vibrant or like so it's been lacking. So having at least something is cool. I think the best my favorite part is like there was they had the House of the Dead like 3 or 4.
Ooh.
And it was free to play, so it's like you die and you just keep going. I thought that was cool because
dual wielding bitches.
Yeah. It was cool. It was fun. I mean, it's just another barcade. I feel like you've seen one and you've seen them all. I was like, there was this barcade in Great Lakes Crossing that used to be. It was called GameWorks, and it was a shit ton of arcade games. And they also had like
did
a 3D...
that have a bar?
Yeah. Yes, it did. Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. I think it was in the middle of somewhere. I think there was alcohol being served. I don't know if it was a barcade. It was like
I just remember the balloon game. That's all my brain feels.
Yeah, I like that. I think that was a cool concept. It was there was this balloon game where it was like 3D and like you were in the seat and you actually rose up.
Yeah, it's like a full fucking like rig.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was cool. I'm shocked that no one does that kind of shit anymore.
You guys have talked about it before, but I still I never went to it, so I have no context for it.
It was so cool because it was the first arcade I ever went to where it's like, oh no, you're not giving like tokens or quarters or anything. You get a card like an adult.
Very.
You get to go swipe shit and feel like a badass. At
I feel like it was the Dave and Buster's before Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
Very interesting. Very sad that it kind of went, but like nothing kind of tops that. And like having arcade games in there is cool, but the arcade games that were in there weren't. I personally didn't think they were anything spectacular, but it was cool. I'd go there again to just chill out with the friends. We brought our own board game and then we played. I thought that was cool. And
so they also just got Heroes of Arcadia.
Son of a bitch.
So that's a tabletop game where your HP is like your alcohol. So like the more health you lose, the more you drink. So you just progressively drunker.
It's cool.
Wild.
Yeah.
I actually bought the game and I bought it as the Kickstarter edition, so it was a little bit more. I bought it for like $120.
Jesus.
But it was fun. Like it's fun. I got like the expansion too. Like just if people want to play, and it doesn't even have to be alcohol. It's like I play with kids and it's like chocolate milk or some shit. Like I think it'd be fun.
Do either of you remember the pawn shop in Grand Blanc?
Yes.
I never went to it.
You missed out. That place was fun as shit.
That place was fun. It wasn't like it was just like a mixture. Like you're just like a modern.
It was like
arcade.
a video game daycare. Is basically what it was.
Yeah. I went to a couple lock-ins there, and I thought that was cool, and it was chill. It was fun. But yeah.
Because whenever a barcade is described, my brain just goes, "But is it better than that experience in my brain?"
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a fair comparison because I was little and like full of joy and wonder. But the power of I get to play video games from midnight until 6 a.m.
And alcohol.
At the time, no, there was no.
Yeah, but now I'm saying.
We were just a bowl.
I could buy a Coke for $1.25.
And it was in a can.
It was chilled and everything. It was great.
Shit, you can't even do that today.
Nope.
Damn you, inflation.
Dude, you got fucking Guido's pizza hot out of the oven from next door. It kicked ass.
It was pretty nice. It was a nice setup. Shamoot,
I don't think it was Guido's. It was some pizza place.
It was
No,
like
it was Benito's.
Thank you.
Benito's.
I was like, Guido's is not there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But new shit.
But sounds like you guys had a fun time just getting out of the house.
It was cool. And we got to drive in someone's new car.
New car, you say?
New to me.
Who got a
New to
new
me.
vehicle?
I did.
Thank
Very
Christ.
shortly after we recorded the last episode. So it was very funny to
It
edit.
worked, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
You bullied him so much.
I ranted you into a new
Yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was very funny to edit last month's episode while I had my new car. I'm like, wow. this aged poorly.
So what'd you get?
I have a 2015 Ford Edge now,
Hell yeah.
Woo!
and I very much like it.
He has the edge above everyone else.
How does it feel to have to drive a vehicle around without clamps in the engine bay?
It's fantastic.
Or
and
things
honestly,
rattling off your vehicle at high speeds.
Honestly, the best thing has been not having to worry about my car overheating in the fucking traffic.
Mhm.
That's pretty nice.
Because that's been really shitty the last couple of weeks, and
Yeah.
goddamn.
When he fucking flips the thing on to have the fan cool the engine. That doesn't happen anymore. That's
Thank
pretty good.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
At some
nice job,
point, I
man.
was worried you were gonna have to like pull out a squirt gun and just start actually shooting your like engine bay.
No.
I mean, I would be shocked.
No.
Oh, damn.
I mean, as long as you avoid the battery, yeah.
Exactly.
Which just has vice grips on it anymore. Thank God. Well, not that the other car had it at the time. Like, whatever, but still, it happened.
Yeah.
Now I just need to get rid of the old one.
Yeah.
I have ideas for us.
If I could get the Rage Room place that's near here now to buy it, I would totally do that. But
Actually,
I feel like they'd only take donations, and I want money for this thing.
$500, take it or leave it.
If they only give me $500, I'm gonna be very upset because that's what I could have gotten rid of it for.
I was
at
gonna say,
the
yeah,
place.
that's scrap price.
Yeah.
What do you think you could get for it?
$5.50.
$4.99. I think you could get maybe.
I want a Wendy's
I think
gift
you
card.
could get $1,000 to $1,500 personally.
I'm hoping like $2,000, but that's very hopeful.
I see.
What's the
an
Kelly
Escalade
Blue
down the
Book
road
valve?
that's like $3,000.
Okay, but that's a fucking Cadillac Escalade.
Yeah, that's not much more than what you have. And it's a little newer, and in better condition, and doesn't look like it should be scrapped. It's not a Frankenstein car.
Someone will buy it.
I second these
Some
opinions.
poor bastard. It's gonna be some kid's first car, and they're gonna be like,
Exactly.
"Why would you give this piece of shit to me?"
Why have you inflicted hell upon me?
Yeah.
Someone else has to bear it now, not me.
You're
That's-
passing on a curse is what you're doing. I'm free. Now it is you, the innocent youth, must suffer.
You made the deal with the devil, and now you're trying to pass that on to someone else.
Maybe.
Hot potato.
Look,
Exactly.
if someone wants to buy the thing, scrap it themselves for parts, they can go ahead. I don't care.
You should tell everyone your number, so if they want to buy it,
No.
Put it up on Facebook Marketplace.
I will as soon as I can get a fucking listing made for it.
yeah.
And put air in the tire. Because I see that it's flat.
Will air go in the tire?
Yes, it should.
Should you say?
We actually
It's
filled
a
it up with
very
concrete, so it would
confident
never
way.
deflate again.
I was gonna say they make like that bike tire goo or whatever the fuck you can get.
I don't think I have a hole in it. I think it's just because it's sitting there for a month.
You know, you can actually go to like a tire shop and just get it patched up for free.
I don't
Like if
think, yeah, and I don't think it's a hole in the tire. I think it's just because it's been sitting there.
Right, right.
Have you seen my vent of your car?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't make it worse.
I'm just saying it's been there, unattended, for a minute.
You haven't been up here. Don't say that.
I was in Grand Blanc yesterday because I fucked up how debit cards work. Do you know if they naturally expire, you don't have to do shit to have them renewed? As someone who's only had to cancel them in the past, I thought you had to go to the fucking issuing bank to get a new one.
Oh my god.
This is not the case.
Speaking of cards.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Last week I had this debacle. So I got a text from I got a call from my bank. They said, "Hey, someone's been using a card in like Illinois. That's like they made a purchase at Walmart for $0.0." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. It wasn't me." So they shut my card off, and then they shut my Venmo off because someone else tried to hack that. And so I was like moneyless for a week, and
Just
then
for testing the water with a nothing Walmart purchase.
I know. I don't understand. I should have just been like, yeah, sure, it was me. But it was weird because like that happened last Monday, and then Thursday I get a call from another number, and it's like it was a voice automated. It's like, hey, DFCU, boom, you had a an issue with someone trying to make a $300 purchase in Florida. I'm like, that's interesting. So I talked to the rep, and they were like, hey, someone trying to make a purchase. I'm like, how does this happen if my card's already been deactivated? And how's a purchase being made? Explain that to me. And they were like, yeah, 1 second. And then they hang up. So I'm like, bro, was that another was that just a really in-depth hack on my card or some shit? I don't know. I thought that was crazy.
If the dude wasn't calling from your bank, yes.
It was DFC. I mean, they did say it was DFCU, but it's just weird. Never said it was like scam or anything. I just thought that was interesting. If that was a actual scam, that was very well done.
I can't believe Ryan found out that I tried to fraudulently use his card from Florida. I thought I was going to get away with that bit for the next podcast.
You said you were in Grand Blanc. Oh, yesterday.
Well, using the power of NordVPN.
Oh, my God.
Not sponsored, by the way, unfortunately.
I mean, we could be.
Someday, maybe.
Maybe.
Please.
If we keep posting. But yeah. Anyway, I got my new card. And speaking of new shit.
I'm glad you got a new card, buddy.
Yeah, me
Aren't
too.
you so excited to throw down money again on things?
I am excited to throw down money.
Like major financial decisions.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm leading into that, and you keep interrupting me about how we're trying to lead into it.
You can't segue with, speaking of new things, to go to my car, and then go, speaking of new things, to go to that.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of, new
I
cards.
can't say getting out of the house again. I've already said it twice.
Well, as I was getting out of the house with my new card, I'm going into a new house with my girlfriend. We're moving in together.
Woo!
Woo! We've been together a year, so we were, that's the longest relationship I've ever been in. I think that's pretty cool. Not to flex on myself or something, but I'm very proud of myself.
Get fucked past self.
Woo!
You filthy casual.
You filthy whore. You man whore. Anyway, we're moving closer to my work. It'll be farther away for her, but it won't be as bad as me just driving the fucking hour it takes to get to work. It'll be 25 minutes for me and about 30 minutes for her, which is what she's done before. And honestly, I'm trying to. It's almost. I feel like I feel like I'm a dad in the pool, and I'm trying to get my kid to jump into the pool with me, and I'm telling her it's okay because I want her to get a new job eventually, and she wants a new job because she's depressed. So I'm trying to first let's get this change going, new set of scenery, and then next we'll be in maybe a new job, and then we'll see where our lives go from there. But very much excited. I'm glad I'm not gonna have much wear and tear on my fucking car.
Yeah.
That's one thing that sucks about this, and I don't want to keep gassing up. And I'm gonna be right by a Costco, so that's fucking dope. And I'm right by a big ass mall. That's fucking dope.
Woo!
I'm excited. And yeah, I'm excited for the new change. I'm looking forward to seeing how it is.
So I'm curious, what drew you to this place? What
money.
part of it? What?
Money, baby.
Just looking at listings going, I like that number. What's that property?
The way I looked at it is what am I getting for my buck?
Mm-hmm.
The the apartment is a 2-bed, 2-bath, and I really wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, but I didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for it, and I wanted it because like we have friends and stuff that are like also, on the way from work, like Josh, like we work at the same place. I mean, sometimes if he wants to crash there, if we go and like
you want to
party
be the
or
halfway
drink,
home.
yeah, I wouldn't mind being the halfway home for people, and because other people with that for me, and I think it's time to pay my dues. And honestly, I wanted to have my like sisters over, and it would be cool to have some of her family over, because this is the farthest we're ever gonna be away from our family so far. I'm gonna be like half an hour away from them, and she's gonna be like an hour away from her family, and that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting change. I'm interested to see how my family does. So far they haven't really like reached out as much as I like them to like hang out or something, and I can't tell if that's usual. Your family seems a little bit more close-knit than mine, and that's kind of, I mean, it's disappointing for me because I feel like I'm the social one.
If I can offer advice to your parents, they can do what they did to my brother when he moved out for college. We moved to the other side of the state like the week after he was gone.
Damn.
Yikes.
He didn't even know we moved.
Really? Damn.
The
fuck you.
Damn.
We're a very caring family.
Damn, fuck you, guy.
Very closely done.
But, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm interested to see, the next chapter in life. It will be weird to leave here, I think. It's going to be a different vibe going from...
Josh, you going to be okay with your baby bird leaving the nest?
He's barely here as it is.
I know. I really... It's funny because like moving here,
I can't even say he's only here to sleep because that's not even true half the time.
I know. That's kind of how it was with my family. They're like, dude, you're not even here anymore. So it's like, oh, okay,
Perfect. They don't care.
Yeah, they really like. I feel like the move wasn't too big
I don't
for them.
even know who you are anymore.
I do kind of give that vibe sometimes. But I'm just busy. I have so much going on.
Busy
getting...
Yeah, exactly.
That hand was Kaylin's, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm excited to see what the next step is. It'll be cool. Speaking of moving I hear you're looking at moving too.
Yeah, that's the idea. Leaving the old nest and striking out on my own ish.
You're not really. I mean,
I'm dragging a sibling along, but everyone's got to have baggage.
You're not really leaving a nest. I feel like you're just leaving a house. Your parents aren't even there.
This is
It just
true.
so happens to be
my
their
parents
home.
moved out of their own house and left me there.
Yeah.
I'm now just vacating the remains.
And you're moving into an actual house.
Indeed. Proper mortgage and everything. Did the credit checks, did the pre-approvals, did the realtor stuff. It's a very fun time just looking at my poor little bank account going, oh, we have another test. Yes, I would like to get tested for radon. Please take another $500 from me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nice to know my house isn't going to give me cancer from radon buildup. So
Something
that's
wrong with your
nice.
eye real quick? Sorry, your eye is like, one eye is like always closed. I'm just making sure your eye is okay.
Well, you see, the thing with Native Americans is we descended from Asian people, so.
Oh my god.
Hey man, I have an Asian friend now.
Now? You finally found one?
Yeah. He's Filipino. And he's a sweet boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to rub his little tummy.
Weird direction to go in, but okay. You do you.
I will.
But yeah, the new place. I'm liking it. It's got a yard. It's got a shed.
Why did you decide on this one and not the other ones that are cheaper on Zillow?
Because I found this one when there was not a lot of inventory. And more accurately, this one's not stolen from me by fuckers that are going 20,000 over the asking price that was initially listed.
Damn. Jesus Christ. So this is the for sure one you're getting.
Yeah.
Like
We have put down money, we have done the inspections,
Okay.
we are doing the appraisal, blah blah blah.
when
we should be doing the closing like in the next week or two.
Okay.
So it would mean based on some of our deals, should be being moved in and all settled by like October-ish.
Nice. We are moving at the end of September. So, the old tenants, we're only doing an apartment. I didn't know if we talked about that.
Mm-hmm. Casuals.
Hey, man, it's a step. It's a step in one direction, I think. That's a big step, too. We're actually at the...
You're lucky I don't know any One Direction music. Sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that...
That is that's the One Direction like theme for the movie or show. Don't ask me how I know.
That's Big Time Rush, isn't it?
Oh. Shows how much I know. Anyway.
How are we somehow the wrong type of white
Wait,
people
how do
to
you
not
know
One
that?
Direction?
I remember the fucking ads for the show.
Oh.
Didn't Kaylin also go see them recently?
Yes.
Maybe that's why you...
Yeah.
God, you suck.
I know. I don't really pay attention to anything. I'm just kind of
Sometimes
here.
she says things about her interests, and I just kind of...
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know what? When you've been in a relationship...
Aren't you so glad you're moving in together?
I know. Now I
It's
get
going
to
to
hear
bring
it
you so
all
close
the
together.
time. Yeah. 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 Shit. Damn it, I lost my train of thought.
I could throw it out a third-story window if that helps.
I'm gonna throw myself out a third-story window.
Don't do that, please.
Are you looking forward to the process of moving there, dear guy?
No.
Based on the logistics, you have a fun time ahead of you.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be the most. That'll be interesting. Oh, what I was gonna say is the tenants are.
You found
out
it,
tomorrow.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank
yeah,
God.
I found
Call
my
us
train
third
of thought.
parties.
Yeah. Tenants are moving out tomorrow, and hopefully before we move in, we get to see the actual apartment, like go in and check it out, and then move on in there. 25th of September, baby.
Woo!
Just after my birthday.
Woo!
Dude, no
Happy
one.
birthday to you,
I'm actually kind of
buddy.
pissed because everyone. We celebrated everyone else's day at work for their birthday. And they all worked, and I was like, man, I'm gonna work because people are gonna be there on my birthday, and we get to talk about it. Literally, everyone's leaving. Like,
What?
Joe's gonna be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Agata's gonna be gone. Like, some of the pharmacists are gonna be gone. I think it's just a bunch. Yeah, it's just like, man, I feel like a little boy with like a cupcake, and it's just one candle, and I'm by myself.
Hey,
No
Ryan.
cheesecake for you.
I know. I'm actually gonna talk to her. But I'm like, you better fucking make me a cheesecake before you leave.
Hey, Ryan. Know my fucking pain. My birthday is at the end of June. Y'all know what happens at the end of June when you're going through school growing up? Everyone's gone by the end of June for summer vacation.
Yeah.
You have the parties and shit like the first week or so, and then it's off to grandma's place in fucking Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
So many times it's like, oh, I could celebrate my birthday with my friends. There's no school. No one's in the goddamn state. So yeah, can't confirm. That does
And then
suck.
there's me with it having 2 weeks after Christmas.
Yeah, that actually does suck.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, man. I spent all my money on fucking gifts.
And not birthday ones for you.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I brought you cookies. They're the stale ones we didn't like.
They're leftovers from New Year's.
I got you candy corn from Halloween.
That's a commitment.
Disgusting.
It was between the couch cushions.
Oh. Shit's hard as a rock. But yeah.
As time goes on, I'm liking the now microphone scepter I have now made.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a fun time.
One day I'll buy handhelds for that purpose.
Nah,
think it'd be good.
I quite enjoy the like beer stein thing Ryan and I have going over here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice vibe.
It's very comforting.
Opposed to someone's fucking fancy schmancy arm over there where he can just be like, oh.
Fuck you.
I am the guy who edits. Listen, you may be the guy who edits, but we all know who people come to see.
You're
The
right, it's
cats.
Alex. Yeah, the cats.
Definitely not the cats. How can they see him without color?
So, Josh, when are you moving?
That's a great question.
Because we
know.
really
He's
have
moving-
to.
he's
We are
moving his
doubling
shit up
down
to my
so
room.
hard on housewarming parties. There have been a few that have queued up at this point.
I think he'll be the last to move out of here.
Probably.
And I
'cause-
also...
That's going to be very awkward for Austin.
I don't think so. I think you'll be
Why?
fine. And I think...
Because I misinterpreted it as Austin will be the last one to move out of here. Because that would be funny in my brain.
That would be very awkward.
That would be kind of awkward.
Who's the last person living at Josh's grandmother's place? Not Josh.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
Josh is moving his shit into...
Yeah, I'm gonna make once
My
Ryan's
room.
out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
how's it
move,
feel to know that you're already being like outsourced? He has designs upon your
I
space.
don't give a fuck. It's not my place. It was a... Like, I'm just... I put my stuff here.
He's just
and-
happy to have a place to fucking sleep at night
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's
here.
not my parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Once Ryan's gone, I'm
It's
gonna.
a hell of a Yelp review for being your roommate.
Pretty chill. Can't complain. That's pretty much it.
I'm glad there was a couch that did not have my parents around it.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 stars.
I'm glad I got some peace and quiet.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say that. Yeah. It.
Some.
I'm
quite
here.
sometimes,
It
yeah.
was a time.
Yeah.
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 I would say that. I mean, it was some good stuff and some bad stuff. I feel like the next podcast will. I feel like I'll actually go into more depth about like, I don't know.
The emotional
Extreme.
farewells, the happy, joyous memories,
Yeah.
the montage music.
It definitely does feel like not an era, but it was like definitely a chapter. It was pretty chill. I liked it.
I definitely feel we could have filled it with more fun activities, though, and memories.
I definitely think like getting a girlfriend right off the bat, almost not in a bad. It's just
You
a
did,
different.
like, piece out of Dude Bro Cave, like, almost immediately by doing that.
Yes, but I also feel like I was never gonna be a dude bro cave kind of thing.
Despite your whole vibe.
I mean, I look around here, and I don't think it's the same vibe I would give off.
No.
It would
Not at
be
all.
hard to get blackout drunk and pass out on the furniture next to what used to be your grandmother's china on the walls.
Yeah. No, I think I liked it. It was pretty chill. Good first step. But yeah,
Making progress.
hell yeah.
So what kind of memories are we looking forward to making in the future? My immediate plans is to whack Josh in the face with a kayak paddle. That's where I'm going.
Please,
yeah.
Please don't do that.
I promise nothing.
As long as we don't get stuck the first fucking 5 minutes of the trip, I'm fine.
As long as no one leaves us behind.
Well, yeah, that too. We only have Thomas this time.
So,
I don't know if you get to say that.
what do you mean?
Mister, I'm going to explore the dunes. We'll see you in 3 hours.
I'm sorry there was no connection. I said I was going, walking.
I'm glad you made the notification to the group of, hello, group activity. I'm leaving the group activity.
Okay, first of all,
okay.
everyone else literally grouped off and went their own separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even come at me with some, he went off by himself. Yeah, sure, but everyone else did the same thing.
You say that
With
like
the
you were
nice
left
sight.
standing in the middle of like a circle. You wandered off the moment people were like, I think I'm going to go that way.
Sometimes I gotta be alone.
You just wandered off.
Sometimes I'm a peacock and you gotta let me fly. Okay?
Do peacocks fly?
No, they don't.
Oh, it's outside. I'm like, what is that fucking music from?
A fucking
It's your house
motorcycle.
flooding again.
Oh,
Dude, don't even
say that,
Don't even
please.
joke. Don't even
Please.
joke. Oh my god. But
What we're trying to say is
That's a
We're
fun part
going
of the
kayaking.
inspection. But
we're gonna go kayaking. We're gonna go kayaking.
we'll see who survives.
and this
soon.
time we're actually going a little bit further,
Yeah,
which
so
is actually I'm very excited for.
Last July, Ryan and I went up north with a couple of friends, and we went kayaking. And it was like a 4-hour trip, I think. Very chill, very nice. We're going again to the same place, but with Alex, Austin, and then other Alex, and his fiance,
Yes.
and maybe Ash.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
I'll get confirmations once I have them.
Okay, and we're gonna go for like a 5.5 hour thing instead. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's equally chill.
And it's a lot, like, the distance is a lot more, right? Going from...
Maybe?
Because I think it was like, what? How many miles was the first time?
The first one was 13 miles, and the one we're going to do is 18 miles.
So that's 5 more.
Yeah.
It's like 5 more miles.
You don't say.
And, because we cut off right at the, like, right when it was going to get, like, a little bit faster pace.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for because I really want to get into, like, more faster pace. Like I wouldn't mind some currents instead of a lazy river kind of thing. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. Have some beers, have some, little snacky snacks, and have some good times. Someone bring a radio or two, and
They don't like that, remember?
Wait, what?
They don't like having people have shit like that, like speakers and whatnot.
Why?
Because it disturbs the fucking nature and the people that live on the river and shit.
Didn't we have it last time?
No. Well, you had your phone out, and it playing, but...
Oh, okay.
So, to be clear, music, that's irritating. A bunch of drunk white people kayaking down the river, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's strange to me, but
It's
like,
an
whatever.
interesting line in the sand to draw.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Although it's supposed to be drunk white people now with, like, Katy Perry blaring, so...
I'll definitely bring my phone.
I would imagine.
And a speaker.
Oh my god.
Fuck 'em.
I am.
What are they going to do? Row after me?
Maybe. You never know.
Sticks and stones.
Arrows?
A gun.
Jesus
We
Christ.
are up north. You never
Are we
know.
up north that far, though? Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
last time it was, like, really nature, and I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is bliss.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like that again. Maybe some fall colors already, since I see it around here already.
Yeah, especially up north. It
never
definitely
know.
hits a little bit more.
Music wrap up.
Okay.
Littles.
She's like, Jesus Christ.
Stop! All right. How about, Josh, you want to go first with music?
It's been a minute. What you been listening to, buddy? Music.
I have Cards Are Down and Grim by the Blue Stones. And I have OK Go's new single called This.
This what?
It's just called This.
This what?
His dick.
Oh, got him.
Got him. You know.
You want to go? Or you want me to go?
Sure, I can go. Because I definitely have not been playing too much Baldur's Gate recently.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even
You fucking
dive in on
addicts.
that.
Get a PC, you broke bitch.
Someday. Hopefully soon.
Calling you out. Bam.
When don't you?
All the time. Any chance he gets.
Yeah, this is fair. Yeah,
Bitch.
so mine
Any
too
chance he's actually
are-
here?
Ooh, spicy. Down by the River, a cover by Little V Mills. And then the second one is Warrior by Atreyu with Travis Baker.
Okay. I got 3.
Okay.
Fucking try hard.
Yeah, I know. There is a light that never goes out by the Smiths. I got Tainted Love by Soft Cell. And then I got Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears.
Oh my god, hold on. What was the second one? And the third?
Tainted Love by
Okay.
Soft Cell. And then Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears.
Oh my god.
How many Tears for Fears songs have you put in the playlist?
I think maybe one other. And that's Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
I feel like one of us has put Shout in or something.
I feel like that's you.
Probably.
Alright, I got
But
it.
mine would have been a cover.
It probably would have. It probably would have. When isn't it not the original song? You're like Austin.
Oh my god.
He thinks, what is the song? It's a ska thing.
Oh shit.
Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
Yeah.
And it's a ska redo, and it's he thinks is better, and I think he's dead ass wrong. I think he could be more wrong. Anyway,
I like shit with orchestra and guitars added to it. Garbage trumpet, I at least draw a line at.
listen, some ska's all right.
It's a bold stance.
That's a very medium stance. I said some ska's all right. Okay. I'm ready to end this thing.
Yeah, I am too.
How does Kayla know that she's dating a ska apologist?
I showed her some ska.
You monster.
Bro, I have to listen to her not emo. I would say it's like...
So this is vengeance?
No. It's vengeance with trumpets.
On that note, Josh, if they wanted to listen to more of this ska apologist, where would they go?
You can listen to us more on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere else you listen to podcasts, Overcast, Bullhorn, whatever it might be. You can watch our videos on YouTube at youtube.com/Take a Day Podcast. You can watch us live on Twitch at Take a Day Podcast on there. You can follow us on Facebook at Take a Day Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter. X at Take a Day Pod.
So dumb.
I'm probably I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. I don't give a shit. What am I missing?
It's X, and don't you ever fucking forget that. Okay, Musk,
number
1.
I don't give a fuck.
Do we have any presence on Threads?
No. Fuck no.
Are we on Reddit?
No. And if you want to listen to any of the music we recommend on here, you can find that in the Spotify playlist, and all those links are down in the link tree. And share.
And don't forget about our OnlyFans.
That doesn't exist.
Yet.
Give it time.
When we're desperate enough and we actually need money.
When my first mortgage payment comes in.
Doesn't even have to be nudes. It could be... Dude, honestly, what if we did like a little calendar thing? Just like us in our undies, and it's like... Just like... I could just see it's like...
Why do you go for the underwear first? We could have done like the themes. We could have done like a firefighter thing.
We could do leaves. Like David. Oh.
We're gonna need more leaves.
I need maybe 1. 2.
Proud of you for admitting it.
It's probably cold if it's in the October, okay?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
and with that disturbing image in mind, thank you guys for hanging out. Catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.